Harrison County Fire Rescue, we received a report of a welfare concern. The report was that there were people in the water clinging onto trees in swift water off of County Farm Road. Battalion Chief Michael Gross, along with Harrison County Fire Rescue units, responded to the area, found a very flooded area. And at first they couldn't see the people, but they could hear them hollering for help. They made their way around where they could finally locate where they were at, and they were clinging to trees. The effort at that immediate time was to get assistance from the Gulfport Fire Department with backup from Biloxi Fire Department, the swiftwater teams. In this case, we knew that potentially we're suffering from hypothermia. So they were able to get a kayak and get close enough to one of the victims to get him a life preserver on. At that time, that person went into the water as soon as they got the life preserver on, and they had to make an immediate rescue, and pull the person out.
Come out here as mutual aid with Harrison County, and we did a joint rescue effort. Once we got deep enough, we were able to get in there and make it to the victim that was hugging a tree, and his condition was pretty bad, shaking real bad. Tell he was very hypothermic. We were able to get him in the boat and get him back to dry land. The biggest thing here is when it's shallow water, it's moving pretty fast across there, and it's the unknown terrain on the bottom when actually wading in. Because one wrong step and you actually be sucked under and dragged downstream.
By the cooperation of all these agencies together, these people are safe and being evaluated at a hospital for any injuries.
We got one in here.
Let's get more help.
I don't think. I'm gonna pop this radio.
That way I can get her out, load her.
40 foot out, 40 foot out.
Yeah, it's about PG further, but the current's so strong right there.
Yeah, he tried to hand her the life jacket, and she just let go so he could grab her and throw her on the boat.
So where y'all want me at?
She ain't big as...
Took the kayak that they had available. I went ahead and went straight on out there because she was a good, I'd say, 75 yards past him.
Did she have a life preserver or anything on?
She didn't have anything on, and she couldn't even hold on when I got to her. She was basically giving up, letting go. She was yelling that she could only hold on a few more minutes and she was done for. So I went straight to her. Was able to paddle down pretty quick with a kayak. Got the life vest on her. She actually climbed in the kayak with me, and we made our way. Couldn't paddle it because the current's so strong, so we made our way, grabbing the tree limbs coming on up until we could shoot across to the other side. Grab tree limbs coming on up again until I was able to get out and walk her to safety. And then we went to active warming then.
Well, we come out here as mutual aid with Harrison County, and we did a joint rescue effort where we actually waded in. It was 5 of us that waded in, and we were able to get to the boat through some of the swift current, and to where actually the water dropped. Even though it was shallow, it still got current moving through it. So once we got deep enough, we were able to get in there and make it to the victim that was hugging a tree, and his condition was pretty bad, shaking real bad. Tell he was very hypothermic. We were able to get him in the boat and get him back to dry land. And then we also, Harrison County Fire had also reached someone that actually broke away, and they were able to snatch them and get them up, get them with a life jacket, and through a kayak to be able to get them back to land. So the biggest thing here is when it's shallow water, it's moving pretty fast across there, and it's the unknown terrain on the bottom when actually wading in, because one wrong step and you actually be sucked under and dragged downstream. So the biggest unknown is you can't see very well, and you're unknown with your footing and how deep and how swift the water is at night.
All right, so if somebody gets in this kind of situation, what is your recommendation? If they get into any type of water where they lose
if someone
footing?
if they find themselves, we always encourage everybody to get out, but they do find themselves in a situation where they're actually wash downstream is to find something to hold on to and make sure that you want to make yourself very known. Scream loud.